Hello, and welcome to the Pepperbird Magazine. Did you know that the Pepperbird Magazine has been in existence for over 25 years, and we're still going strong? I invite you to take an ad on our internet magazine, which is very, very useful during COVID days. So please, give us a call. We'll come and have a quick chat with you and video you and your business. Look at the number below.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Tony Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. Today is March the 19th, 2021. We are about to end the week and begin the weekend. What news do we have of our little beleaguered country called Liberia? Let me put my topics up and let's get into my lesson. First topic, leave Representative Francis Nyumalin of Lofa County alone. Number two, musician Eric Johnson in Freetown, Sierra Leone is no criminal in Liberia. Number three, Liberia Senate respond to arson attacks on NEC and the House of Associate Justice Joseph Nagbe. Let's get into my lesson. My people, every day we hear about these issues going on in our country regarding the certification of Lofa County Senator Brownie Samuka. This issue is getting so frivolous and stupid. People are taking it out of hand now, except they have real evidence that the government of Liberia is trying to deny Brownie Samuka of being certified. And all this nonsense is going on behind the certification of Brownie Samuka. Now people throwing petroleum bomb on the NEC, going to the Associate Justice House in Brewerville, throwing petroleum bomb in his compound. What all this foolishness is for? You need my people. You better act sensible. That you raising money for this man, raised it $1 million and paid the damn money. And if they deny his certification, then you can act up. But you're starting this stupid acting up. You forget that you got to raise $1 million for the man. And y'all go around acting stupid. Now, NSA, what you're calling this other representative, Nyumalin, of Lofa County to the NSC for. The man made a statement. That was a statement. How can you call that a threat? The man has a right to make a statement. He's come from Lofa County. The people in Lofa County are mad at what's going on. And then they are suspicious again of the government. Nobody trusts the government. And the reason why they don't trust the government is the way the government is flip-flopping on things. They caught flip-flopping on things. You know, the Justice Ministry has its job to do. In my view, Brownie Samaka is a flight risk, and he needs to be held up until he get paid out $1 million. You want a man released? Pay the $1 million tomorrow. Extend your fundraising. Make it an emergency fundraising. If people can raise $20,000 for Costa in 3 hours, Lofa people can do it in 2 days. So with the thousands of people you got in Lofa County, all the big mouth you got, you better raise that $1 million. If Francis Nyumalin can say anything he wants to say, unless you can prove that his speech is connected to the crime in any way, or that his speech is connected to certain group that he's supporting or pushing forward, you better leave that man alone. The man can say anything he wants to say, what threat it is to the president. You're going to show it whether he got the potential to back his speech with action. The man has freedom of speech. And he's telling you, he's suspicious of you. He's suspicious of all of you. The 3 branches of government, because of the way you're behaving corrupt. You know, the way you're behaving. If y'all did things according to the law and stuck to it the right way, it would be okay. I see nothing wrong with holding that man's certification up until he pays that money. There's nobody trying to forget his position or anything. Until you can prove that, there's no evidence to that. So, Nyumalin can talk all he wants to talk. And if he's a threat to you, you'll watch him. Watch his action. Watch who he's meeting with, who you're associating with. If there's any point to him being involved with the petroleum bombs and all the kind of things, then you'll go after him. But I don't see no threats in the thing he said, what he said here. Senator motives being orchestrated by executive branch within NEC and judiciary to ensure Samaka's seat remains vacant. He has no proof to that. He has no proof to that. But if you want to make this kind of stupid statement and not raise the $1 million to get Samaka out of jail and get him certified, that their business, they can sit and yell and cry all day. That's a police job to ensure that those who bombed that place are brought to prosecution. And if they're brought to prosecution, it is shown in any way, shape, or form that Francis Nyumalin is involved with them, then he'll be prosecuted. But you can't go around calling everybody who's talk things about Sambuca to a meeting. That's stupidity. That's nonsense. Nonsensical nonsense. You do your job, catch 1 or 2 of the people who did it, and interrogate them. If they call, for instance, Nyumalin name in there, then you're calling him and interrogate him and ask him about his involvement. But until then, the man has a right to say what he want to say. And if they don't trust the government and feel that the attempts of the government to stop Semoka from being certified are unjustified, they got to prove it. You see, everybody got proof and proof. So you can't bring nothing against this man. You leave the man alone. You work on the people who did that crime, and you ensure Mr. Nima people, Mr. Lofa people, Sarah Nima people, I'm talking about Lofa people, Mr. Lofa people, you get together and raise this money. And I plenty of money for Nima people. They're $1 million. But I see Semoka as a flight risk. I will not give him $1 million, nor give him any certification until he pays that $1 million. So you got to pay that money. And if the whole county say they're going to pay Semoka money, he's your senator, he's the son of the soul of Lofa County, you could pay that money. Get him certified. Then you'll make sure that the government is not trying to pull any tricks. It's not trying to keep the position vacated. And once the government has no tricks under its sleeve, why would you bother all these people? Just stop those idiots who can't raise money, useless people, and won't come forth the will of the heads of the government to free this man to go serve and run away with the money they raised for him. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. So, as I say, you investigate these people. Police director, you follow the crime, see who threw those bombs. You say that CPP. CPP doesn't mean the Lofa County senator or representative. He may be a member of the party. He got his voice. He's a county leader. They supported the man. But everybody that speak against the incident of Semoka cannot be a threat to the life of the president, the vice president, and all the other officials. Okay? How is he a threat? Was he involved? Did he give anybody instructions? Did he attend any of the meetings? You're going to prove that. Until you prove that, you just stop the shenanigans. Stop the crime. But you can't stop the people's speech. Stop the crime. Let the police be vigilant. Let them ensure that they catch these people. Then they can speak. Okay? So that's the first topic I have for you. Leave Francis Nyumalin of Lofa County alone. Okay, you got work to do. The man's speech ain't got nothing to do with your thing. Whether you got senator motives or not, that's his speech. Okay? So you better be careful. We don't want to exacerbate this stupid thing into some witch hunt or putting people in jail to create more problems that we don't need. You leave that senator, go after the criminals, arrest them, interrogate them, hear what they got to say. If they involve Nyumalin, go after him then. We got enough evidence. But you can't go after everybody who starts speaking on the Semoka situation. That's a pertinent situation. Okay? It was handled in the first place wrongly. Now it's done in a more professional manner. Don't start a witch hunt because people are mad because of it. This is a political exercise we have not done before. We are setting precedent. And in order to set precedent, we got to go according to the law. Let the free speech go ahead, where there is no indication that the speech is involved with the crime. Okay? Let's go for the criminals. Let's capture them. That's the job of the police, to interrogate them, to tell us who are involved with this thing, or they go to jail. So there are police strategies for gaining information. But we don't want anybody to be threatening people because they're talking about some car business and they're not pleased. Okay? Especially the lawmakers. Okay? The people already hurt and feel betrayed and all of that. Our country has a high rate of illiteracy. So we got to tread the law. Let the people know what the law is. The law still stands. If some lookout paid $1 million, he's on the hook. What are the Lofa people waiting for? You cheap people? Y'all want a man come out of jail free again? Everything got to be free with y'all. Y'all better raise that $1 million. Y'all better raise that 85% of it and get him off. Let him be certified. They're not taking the position. The position's open. He's certified, but he ain't getting the certification until you Lofa people put your money where your mouths are. So that's my take on this whole Brownie Samuka issue. And I keep telling you, y'all keep talking. All the talking you're doing and using petrol bomb and all the kind of things to put yourselves in trouble and delay and Samuka certification even further. You're doing. You'll see how far we get you idiots. Instead of going right there and raising the money and paying the money down and demanding that the man be certified. You're too idiotic to raise the money. You're too cheap to raise the money. Y'all say you want to do something, you can't do it. Then y'all want the man to go off free. To me, Samuka is a flight risk. You got to pay that money before you get his stuff. Okay? Just don't go around witch hunting and calling everybody to the NSA because of some speech. You know? And it's got to be sensible too and professional. You can't call people in for every speech. This is not a dictatorship. Let the police do their job. They're getting paid, let them get off their lazy behinds and do their jobs and capture the perpetrators of the petrol bombs and all of that before you can go after people's speech, okay? That's all I got to say on that one. My second point, I think I should take a break. Wet my whistle and come back a little more.
Hello, and welcome to the Pepperbird Magazine. Did you know that the Pepperbird Magazine has been in existence for over 25 years, and we're still going strong? I invite you to take an ad on our internet magazine, which is very, very useful during COVID days. So please give us a call. We'll come and have a quick chat with you and video you and your business. Look at the number below.
Well, it's good to be back. Let's start my second topic. Musician Eric Johnson, the guy who made We're Talking, the guy who made Monkey Step Down, the guy who made all these critical songs about we are government, was threatened in Liberia. We heard he had to flee to Sierra Leone for his life. Now he's in Sierra Leone. Some person connected with we are government or something trying to get the Sierra Leone government to extradite him to Liberia. With our cause. People can't just send people back to another country they come from because somebody says so. No. To extradite somebody, even if the president claims their life in danger, they haven't committed no crime, the court got to decide in Sierra Leone. So if he's going to court today, if his court case is about ready to start, y'all need to show my shoulder or tell the judge that Liberians in the diaspora stand behind Eric Johnson for the protection of himself and his 6-year-old child. No Liberian has the right to just come and call the police or any Liberian in any nation to send them home without a proper hearing before a court. And this man has rights. He has human rights. He has due process right, even in a foreign nation, to be heard. He's a visitor to Sierra Leone. He got a passport and laissez-passer or laissez-passer. He's not just a criminal in the country. So if you want to stop his stay, to handcuff him and send him back to Liberia to be prosecuted, you better have a good reason. And it better be genuine and legal. And we have never heard of Eric Johnson committing crime in Liberia. Yes, his music is critical of the regime. It's critical. You are punishing for that. You go through the right process. Go to the court. The man is now criminal, run away. He made a song, his speech. Freedom of speech. You see, the president must step down. The president must steal. I don't know the president must steal. So why you want to jail the man? Now the man escape and goes to Freetown. People go into Freetown to follow these people and report them to the police so the police can arrest them and send them back like Liberia. That's not how the process works. And please show this tape to the Freetown people. Let them know we got competent lawyers who know how the process works and who's standing behind Eric Johnson. And y'all got to take note and govern yourselves accordingly. Because what goes around comes around. You're sending our people back on a word of people who follow George Weah. We are good hearing in court. We are good due process of law. That's not right. So I support Eric Johnson too, and his music and what he's doing in Liberia. It's not against the government. He has a right to say what he wants to say. We are there, can't stop him for that. They can't go around killing everybody that got opinion against the government. What is this? A monkey society? I know it's a banana republic. I told you that. We live in a banana republic. People can just kill people and scare people to run them out of the country, then send people behind them to bring them back. This is a banana republic. And your president is the leader of a banana republic. He is the banana president. You know, he and Bill Twere and Sam Gibson and Miguel and all of them, they are all banana leaders of a banana republic. I just hope they could get our country back. Let's save our people. Stop all shenanigans. You know? But you can't be doing this to our people, man. You cannot be doing this. There's freedom of speech. Nobody can try to kill you. Well, you can't stop the man from singing music. You got 10,000 soldiers protecting you. A whole convoy of 10 cars. What more protection you want? Why are you scared of Eric Johnson? You think the people will try to attempt anything with you with your 13, 15 cars moving 100 miles per hour? You better stop that native stupidness and let our people live. And we can't continue this thing, my young children. Your musician now, they won't hunt him down. They won't put him in jail. These are the things you're supposed to be standing against. You know, these evil things this regime is doing to silence people, to be a dictatorship. These are the things we're supposed to be stopping. When you will stop it? When the people start dying? When they start hunting people down from house to house? I don't know. But we gotta keep asking you, what's the plight of our people? It started with one person, nobody told. It would be to two persons, nobody told. They would come for 5 persons, nobody told. Then they will come with 10, 20, 30, but before they come for you, and you won't talk, it will be too late. Because when they're taking all the other people, you didn't talk. You sat supinely and thought it wasn't coming to happen to you. Now when it starts happening to you, you won't talk. Who's there to listen to you? Everybody else gone. They threw everybody out. Now you're alone there. So, my Liberian people, we got to consider our society. We got to consider our people. We got to consider who we are as patriots of the Republic of Liberia. So, these are all the challenges we face, man. These are all the challenges we face. You know, how can we deal with these things? How can we turn our society around to do away with dictators, to do away with leaders who will just take the law in their hands and talk about killing people and getting rid of people like that's something common to be talking, taking people's lives, coming out and making statements of people's deaths, carelessly, irresponsibly. You know, and this is what we live in. And we think this is a decent society. But I can't talk too much. I gotta just bring it to your attention and let you know what's important for us. I'm not joining all that rumbling race. People say, oh, we're sitting there waiting for 1,000 people. I don't know. First of all, why are we waiting for 1,000 people for? Why are we waiting for 1,000 people for? I look at that. I come, I drop the message, and I leave. You take your time to come see it. You take 4 years, take 4 years. Whenever your mind open, you become mature and can understand what I'm telling you, come back and check it out. This year, I will deal with each issue as the day comes and just drop it for you and leave it. So you can know that the insanity that's prevailing in our country is beyond comprehension. It's beyond rectification. It's beyond the powers of God. It's beyond that. He ain't coming to help us. He keep giving up the wisdom and knowledge, but we keep putting it in other people instead of God. We still putting it in other gods instead of the one God we pray to. So who are we? We are godless people who just think we got God and we don't have no gods. But my show is here. When you wake up and come to your senses, now, but 10 years from now, it'll be here for you. Let me take a breather and I'll come back with the last stuff. Because the homeboy has got to go. Liberia Senate respond to Arson attacks on NEC and Associate Justice Joseph Nagbe's house. Why would Liberians try to set the Associate Justice house on fire? Why would Liberians try to blow up and burn down the National Election Commission? Why? We don't want war no more. So we're going to guerrilla attacks now. Who's responsible for this? Our society is almost dead. The functioning of our government and system is dead. Our country is lawless. Listen to the Abaka show this morning. Abraka show. Talking about the rape of a 11-year-old girl and a little 12-year-old girl. One of them by the woman's stepfather, woman's husband, raped his stepdaughter and he impregnated her. And she tell her mom, the mom tell her husband can never do that, and send her a country in the village to her mom. And her whole future, her schooling, everything in the city, send her away from the house. The other girl, they left her to sleep in the church with the pastors. Kind of found out the pastor that raped the girl and damaged her. And damaged her. Now the little girl can't even walk. She ill and sick because of that massive thing he used on that girl. And they think it's not just going on in our society. They think we go on for long. These big men damaging 7, 8, 9-year-old girls. And the women tolerating it. The women keeping the children silent, sending them off country to their parents, trying to sweep it under the world. So who will blame for all these dysfunctional things in our society? Our lawmakers, our leaders who set the example of impunity, of criminal impunity against our young women and children. These are the people Ellen Johnson said they came to save. And look at our young children. Look at the stories. The stories are men sleeping with these 7-year-old, 11-year-old, 8-year-old children. Sleeping with them against their will and damaging them too. Damaging them. So, who do we blame? Well, our government officials do the same thing and don't get punished. Well, our government do the same things and children disappear and go in the forest and the people that do it, they take them out of the country, they take them out of the city to the tribal people in other countries, in the bushes, to keep them away from people seeing it and trying to meet the punishment against these people. How long will go on in our society? Now we're heading back into violence. Slowly. It's not all right, civil war this time. But the anger of the people, the distrust for the government, the distrust for the leaders has become so overwhelming that the people know they got to do something to get the government attention. They got to do something to ensure that this electoral process comes to an end. Because if the government cannot set the standards and remain firm and consistent on the laws and the practices of the rule of law, there will always be insurrection. There will always be unrest. There will always be uprising. Because you cannot flip-flop. You cannot tell her one thing today with kafana is not true. They will look at the truth. We find that you bend it so much, we can't even fix it back. Or we take a whole another era of spending and waste to rectify what you did. How can we continue to do this? How can we continue to let the youth of our society be destroyed? The children of our society be abused, raped, and misused. How much longer? It has been prevalent in our society for too long, too long. And our law enforcement, our leaders have turned a blind eye because of a peace sake, because of a family sake, because of a unity sake. You know, then they blame the young children that are doing the same thing now because they were never rectified. We never put anybody in jail or punish people for these kind of things. If nobody ever commit crime, how would there be any semblance of examples of precedent, of example to show these people that when you commit the crime, you got to do the time. Nobody doing time in our country. Everybody committing damn crime. We see the crimes every day, openly and boldly, and nobody's talking. Nobody talking. Everybody want to run Freetown now. Now they're going Freetown to catch you. What kind of life of freedom of speech, pursuit of happiness, and rule of law do Liberian people have to look forward to? My class is done. My class is done. Because our society is so terrible. You can't even trust your children with the church. You give your children to the reverend. The reverend can rape your little daughter and tell her you will beat her if she talk. Tell her you will beat her if she talk. Tell your own husband, impregnate your daughter. Your daughter tell you. You tell your daughter your husband can't do that thing. So who did that thing to that little girl? Who did that thing? You can't even find out who did it to the little girl. You take the girl and send the girl all the time. Even if they're not your husband, who did that thing to that little girl? Who impregnated that little girl? Nobody can talk. Nobody can talk. And that little girl is not as scarred as the other little girl with a man with a bleed blow. You know, who hurt that little girl? He spoiled her life. He spoiled her life. Now, if they don't know how to take care of her, how should be healed? How should be healed? But these are the things we go through in third world banana republics. That's what makes Liberia a banana republic. And we got to face it all the time. Our leaders are the very cause of the problems in our country. They are the conduits through which all of this evil flow into our country. They are the evil. And we got to state it now or forever. Will our peace. Aluta. Continue. Have a good day.
Hello, and welcome to the Pepperbird Magazine. Did you know that the Pepperbird Magazine has been in existence for over 25 years, and we're still going strong? I invite you to take an ad on our internet magazine, which is very, very useful during COVID days. So please, give us a call. We'll come and have a quick chat with you and video you and your business. Look at the number below.
Soundstripe.